my name is Kiu. I am a passionate photographer in Hong Kong. I love capturing beautiful moments of life in the picture. In the following, I'm going to share with you 3 tips that I do in newborn photography or any types of photography. I think many photographers would love to hear that. It all started at the age of 13. I started to become a model in the industry. I have shoots daily and they clicked several pictures of me, but I feel like something was missing. Viewing all of these pictures clicked by other photographers, I always screamed to myself, it shouldn't be like this. I think the angles are not correct. Lighting might be dimmed there, or the aperture might be wider. I had that urge in myself that this could do better and I can make it. And one day I started to take out the camera and started to taking pictures of the taste I was craving for so long. I first looked at the pictures of those and I started to do the retouching and I survived through it. And then I started to take the pictures just the way I want them to be. And I think that's a huge success for me when I was finally satisfied by my work. And meanwhile, at that moment, at my 19, I started to become a wedding photographer because there is a CEO from a wedding photography company hired me as a photographer. And as a teen, I didn't know what I was up to, like others. I was just going with the flow. At that moment, I was a bit interested into photography because I was a model, but not because of the photography. Photography as a profession was never in my mind. However, after the life of being into the wedding photography, it totally changed my entire life. I think I'm pretty good at communicating with others, pretty good at getting the right angle for girls, the bride, the groom, and everyone else to capture the moment. And my clients turn out to be one of my friends after the wedding or after a case. So I'd like to share my experience and my passion I have for this job, for this work. And I thought it might be a good platform for me to present here, to be a vocal about my desire and passion. So please help me to subscribe this channel and help me to grow. And then I want to share all of my passion here. Working in this profession, I started to discover that I really enjoying doing especially baby photography, specific for newborns. I admire the bond between the mother and the baby. The love they share is out of the world, and I just want to capture it into a photograph. So I'm gonna use this platform to share with you my thoughts and let you to know me completely and develop trust in me as a photographer. And that is the intro. And now, as the promise, I will give out 3 tips about photography. I think you can use in many ways, no matter in portrait, in environment, in street photography, or newborn photography, baby photography, you can use that. Tips number 1, adjusting the lighting. When it comes to photography, lighting is a very important component. So if the light is not decent, you will never be able to get a good picture. And try to use natural lights for my suggestion, because when you see the natural lights, it's more easy for you to adjust the angle to get to know how to use that light. For this, you always want to choose a golden hour, because in golden hour, you are very easy to use the beautiful light edge at the people. Unfortunately, if you miss that hour, you may have to find some alternative. Maybe use a flash, or maybe use other external source of light. But also keep in mind, too much light may not be a good choice for you, because too much light will make you have a really strong, really harsh shadow. So remember, lighting is very important. Tip number 2, choose the right aperture. In aperture, it is basically the opening of lenses. So it is the amount of light that you can get passed through the lens. It's marked as F2.8, F1.4, or sometimes you may use a higher F5 to 6. Always make the right choice for photography. You may use a wider angle for portrait, or you may use a narrow one for landscape. Tips number 3, white balance is a trick to play with colors. So sometimes you may see the pictures you get green or purple or reddish shadow. It's because of the white balance. May not be correct, or sometimes you want to do it in the style. But make sure if you want to make a good picture, make sure you get the white balance correct. Then the picture will come straight to you. It's very perfect and easier for you to editing afterward. So do remember to edit the white balance before you capturing pictures. It is smarter in the camera as daylight, for instance, and tungsten. Photography is built-in artwork integrate into skills that you learn with time as you explore it. The same happened to me, and I want to share more of my personal experience with you here. For this, you may have to press the bell behind the subscribe button, and so that you get notified of my next video. Also, please don't forget to like and share this video to a friend. I hope to inspire more people. See you in the next video. Bye bye.